1 year ago, I entered a National Sumo Tournament.
Nice! Yeah, man, that's right. Get him out! Get him out! Yeah!
Finished one match away from winning the whole thing. And lit a fire under me so hot, it consumed me. Since then, I've trained harder than I have in the last 10 years. Along with strenuous training, I started competing in more tournaments, getting myself ready. After training for 6 more months, I added 2 burning second place finishes to my belt.
These silver medalists.
Oh my God.
Out of Russian Sumo, Seth, Adam.
Yeah!
And once again, I wanted more. So I took a trip to Tennessee.
Doing real well. Comes in low. Wow. Last pitch went right out. Great work from Seth there.
A trip to prove that my training was worth it. That first place wasn't just a mirage or a hope or a dream. That first place in nationals was within my grasp.
Goes underneath. There you go. He understood he might still be on. Big leg pick by Seth. Seth did manage to get the belt. That teaches Matt a little lesson in judo. Oh, Seth goes straight forward. Gold medal goes to Seth Adams of Rising Sumo. Yeah, last fight of the entire day. But it all comes down to one more match for the Sakura Cup. Go. Oh, Seth coming in tricky, but Jamie not moving. Jamie with the better grip. Seth pummeling under. Seth got the inside. Seth takes the weight off of Jamie for a 3-0 win for Rygen for the gold medal in the team's competition.
And in the quiet shadows beneath the loud competitions, I had been training my body to its limits in a sports performance facility designed to make athletes peak. And for me, designed to win a national championship. What did you think when I came in here and was like, I want to win a world championship in sumo?
First off, I didn't quite understand sumo. Now understanding the game itself, what we want to do then is be able to create such a strong foundation through your lower half. We started out just focusing on stability. We wanted to stabilize your shoulders, we wanted to stabilize your hips, your knees, your ankles.
Okay.
Then we took that new stability and changed it into power. And then we started to put velocity behind it. You're so much quicker and able to produce power in the correct lines than most people. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't win it.
100%.
You should go out there and do it.
That was going to be my next question, is you winning on Saturday?
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
We
Let's
put in
do
the
it.
work, man.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. All
Go
right.
and get it.
And that is the last hard workout before nationals. Only thing left to do now is rest, weigh in, and travel. And all those things are easier because of the sponsor of today's video, Cook Unity. Cook Unity is a meal prep company that has been making this weight cut a little bit easier this last week. They're the first chef to consumer platform, so each of these meals are handmade in regional micro kitchens. They're delivered fully cooked, fully delicious, and luckily for me, Amy Pryke here knows all the calories and the macros of this meal. And now I do too.
Hear that sizzle, baby? Ooh, yeah.
Cook Unity chefs offer up a wide range of meals with over 7 different dietary preference filters, including vegan, paleo, and gluten-free options. Yeah. That right there is crazy. Real attention to detail with the food. The herb breadcrumbs. The subscriptions are super flexible, so if you need to pause it to say, I don't know, fly to San Diego, win national championship, you can do that, it's no biggie. They're also in convenient, environmentally conscious packaging, so I could eat these even if I was traveling. Which reminds me, I have a flight to catch. My favorite meal is definitely the JG's Adobe chicken. Mac and cheese is fantastic. Thank you, Jose. You beautiful man. I can't wait to eat 4 more of those. But for now, I have to go make weight. What's 111, 246? If you want to have hand-picked chefs send you delicious meals every week, go to cookunity.com/sensei50 or click the link in my description below and use my code sensei50 to get 50% off your first order of Cook Unity meals. Thanks to Cook Unity for the delicious grub, and we got some business to handle. After successfully weighing into the 220 to 254 pound weight division, I came in a little light to be honest. I met back up with my team, the Rygen Sumo Club. The members that are competing in this competition go as follows. Mo, we call him Bear. I think Mo's also a nickname. This is his first competition and he's in heavyweight. Then we have Imari, she is in the women's lightweight division. We've got Edibo, who has wreaked havoc on sumo, and this will be his first nationals. We also have Jared, who's a bit of a dark horse. Hasn't competed as much as some of the other guys, but everybody in our club knows he's a problem. You've got me. Look at me. And then we have Eric. Eric is the guy who beat me in nationals last year. He actually wasn't going to compete until about a month ago he decided to. He's hoping to take that spot in heavyweight, because anybody who wins gold in their division gets the opportunity to compete in the World Games. That's right, one person per country per weight division. We want to take up as many of those spots as we can, and I think we have a chance, to be honest. Oh, and by the way, I titled this video long before I actually competed. So if I don't win, this will be the title and thumbnail. If I do win, this will also be the title and thumbnail. Tomorrow morning, I will wrestle to hopefully become a national sumo champion. There's been so little self-talk in my head of what happens if I lose. I am as well-trained, well-prepared. My body's in the best shape it's been. I'm the strongest I've been. I am the most primed to win something I ever have been, which is why I feel so much pressure. It's all self-inflicted. All of the training sessions were self-inflicted. All the practices were self-inflicted. All this pressure is self-inflicted because I like this so much. And tomorrow, I'm going to win. I hope my competitors feel that way too, because that's why you compete, is to feel this way and to feel the doubt try and creep in and to suppress it, to mentally put yourself through this and then come out on the other side victorious. And I'm not gonna lie, I think about what if that's not the case, for sure, but it's a possibility. But I don't think it's a likelihood. So let's go win. Let's go win.
I didn't feel nervous. I did feel like I was going to throw up, but it wasn't negative. It was like an excited. I'm so excited that my body almost can't handle it.
Of the different sumo archetypes, Edo is the guy who just finds a way to win, which is really unfair because he has all the other attributes as well. He's fast, strong, and technically proficient, which means in a double elimination tournament, people are in trouble because it's hard enough to beat him once. Got me pumped up. Let's go. Next up, we have Imari at women's lightweight. And let me tell you, she is one of the grittiest, meanest, but nicest people I know. Unfortunately for Imari though, she drops a match early on. And that's what makes Imari so tough. She didn't look at the matches, she didn't look where she was in the bracket, she just put her head down and wrestled. And because of that, had no idea that she got silver.
This guy's silver, right? Yeah. Yes, let's go.
She said it really?
Let's go.
Let's go, Mark.
The unfortunate reality of sumo, though, is that months and months of hard work can end in seconds. For Bear's first tournament, Bear learned this the hard way and lost a couple of matches that I honestly think he can win. But this does put into perspective the swift finality of sumo that makes us all shudder. Which brings us to Jared.
Honestly, I felt nervous. I trained for this when I came in. Felt like I got my mindset right. I'm pretty focused.
Like all of us expected, Jared had a strong start, using Supari, strong pushing hands, along with a technical base and knowledge of throws to win his first few matches in what I think is the most difficult bracket of the day.
Let's go forward, go!
If he keeps up this pace, he'll have the easiest road to gold, making it to the finals without any losses. Unfortunately for Jared though, sometimes the most efficient road up the mountain is not a straight line. The difficulty of the loser's bracket is that there's not a bunch of chumps in there. I told Jared his last match with JJ would be the hardest of the day, and it was already over with. I lied to him because he'd have to wrestle him again. All-out exertion is the name of sumo, but when all-out exertion meets prolonged matches, life gets hard. But nothing that is worth doing is easy. With another win over JJ, Jared found his way back into the finals, this time with a man who's beaten him before and has 0 losses. While these are the finals, Jared will have to win twice to win gold. If he loses one time, he'll go home with silver. Whenever you have a match that's this close, you'll often get a mono-E called, where all 5 of the judges meet in the middle and discuss who truly won the match. And in this scenario, wins their entire tournament. Five people from 5 different angles decide, do you win gold?
My favorite part was coming back to my team and being greeted, and like I swear I could have bawled my eyes out. I had to really hold myself back, so that was definitely my favorite part.
And as happy as I am for Jared in this situation, I can't let his victory feed my satisfaction. I have to go in hungry to my matches, or else there's a chance I miss out. And before that, it's Eric's turn at heavyweight. And if you're curious, Seth, he was in your division last year. Why is he in heavyweight now? Because he can. Quite frankly, Eric had a murderer's row of a tournament. Going from Angel De La Torre, Zach Spartman, Gilberto De La Torre, Hayden Southall. These are all guys who could win the tournament on any given day. And eventually, somebody got to him.
There you go, Eric! There you go! That's where I win. Come on, Eric!
And it is not long before Eric finds himself in the finals. The finals of a tournament he had no intention of signing up for until 2 months beforehand. The finals of a tournament in which he weighs over 150 pounds less than some of the other competitors. And the finals of a tournament in which if he wins, he will go to the World Tournament again. Ooh. A defeat like this sucks, and honestly, there's no words that help how you feel in this moment or moments afterwards. Again though, this is why we compete, because the thrill of victory would mean truly nothing if there was no sorrow with defeat.
That's why sumo is so beautiful, dude. It's because, like, you know, you're training so hard for this. You know, we train for so hard.
Yeah.
Just to live a 15-second life.
Yeah.
In sumo world. I'm like, oof, that's beautiful, dude. I love that shit, man.
Any last tips before we go? I think you're well-rounded as a sumo wrestler, and plus you have past techniques that are helping you out with knowing the body. Yeah. And so, you know, from whatever I taught you so far right now, that's all you. Just do what you gotta do.
For the first round of a tournament with 14 competitors, I had a bye. And for my first match in the second round, I won by Oshidashi, or frontal push-out. That victory, however, was quickly met with a moment of realization. Realization that my second match was someone who's beaten me regularly. His name is Cornelius Booker. If you've watched my videos before, you've seen him toss me around, and how a matchup between the two of us could go either way. Mental victories in tournaments like this are a very short game, because just like the losses, they don't carry over to the next match. You don't get to ride the high of a single victory. You have to forget it and move on to the next. Unfortunately for me, my next match would be Danny. Danny, who is a house of a human, has an incredibly strong tachi-ai, and is someone you don't want to see across from you late in a tournament. The scariest part about this match was right afterwards, when Danny walked up to me and he said, "I'll see you again in the finals." Depending on when you lost, you could have up to double the matches if you move down to the loser's bracket. All of the matches from this bracket have a little bit of extra nerve to them, because if you lose, you're out. But if you don't know if it'll be your last match, you give everything you have.
Winner that goes against me. I have no losses. They'll have one at least. They'll have one. So I have to win one match to win.
And in the qualifier to meet me in the finals, we have once again Cornelius and Danny.
Up next, Brandon on the east, Juan on the west. On the east, we have Seth. And on the west,
Going to Poland. I did it. God, I worked hard for that one, you know? I worked hard for that one. That felt good. I don't know, man. That was, I went against the toughest guys in the division. I did it, man. Gosh, that feels good. That feels really good.
Video title was right. To finish this off, I just want to say how grateful I am. The people that we compete with are ultimately what makes us better. How grateful I am, one, to be a part of a team that, despite being in the middle of nowhere in North Carolina, can manage to work so well together that we send 3 out of the 9 people available to Worlds. 2, this community is so cool. I don't think I've met a competitor that I didn't like. If you are a little bit interested in this video and possibly competing, I recommend you do it because it's a great time. You'll be welcomed with open arms. It's not a big risk on your body most of the time. It's a sport, it happens. But I don't want you to think this video ends and it's like hunky-dory. Let's not forget that this was a qualifier. Me and my team, we'll see you in Poland.